Hi, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, where we're here at the point where I want to go up with the horse. Thank you. Because we want to speak with Henneken Hare. We're east of Tarnberg here. Where's the quest marker gone? There it is. Ah, this is his hideout. Ooh. Cave mushrooms. Might need those for alchemy at one point. Did he say a time of day? Suppose so. By the way, I went a bit of hunting between sessions and also did a bit of pickpocketing between sessions. Both are at 11 now because I went to the respective trainer to level them up once. Same goes with stealth. But I mentioned that because the star here at agility was suddenly there. I'm still not 100% sure whether I want fast strikers because we will cause slightly less injury, and I don't know if that's like 2%, then it's okay, and if it's like 20%, then it's less okay. 30% less stamina is great though. Let's just get that and we're done with vitality. For strength we will also get 10% more stamina. No. We'll have the Gravedigger perk as the last one. Oh, I have Boar. Bumping into enemies at a sprint. Remember that the next time we fight. I wanted to look in the quest log. I'm sorry. Meet Henneken Hare by the Mine Gallery. By the Mine Gallery. How far can we stray from our path here? No, not that far. Is he that good at stealth that I can't see him? By the Mine Gallery. That's also a weird thing that I haven't heard before. Weird way to phrase it. It's a mine shaft, in my opinion, not a mine gallery. It's just this. Did he die on his way here? Or can we... No, it's not further here. Okay. Then let's just assume that we have to wait. So I'll see you after I've done sufficient waiting. And just 1 hour of waiting and there he is. That was weird.
So, what are you up to?
Working out how to get Nicholas's confession.
And how would you do that exactly?
Simple. I'll have him sign it. I've had the priest in Janowitz write me up a parchment. When Nicholas signs it, he'll admit to everything written down there.
How do you want to force him to do that?
He won't have a choice, or rather he will have, between his wife Margaret and the job of huntsman.
Could you stop talking in riddles and just tell me what you're up to?
It's plain enough. We'll kidnap Margaret. That's to say you'll kidnap Margaret while I distract Nicholas. If he wants to see her again, he won't have any choice.
Kidnapping? That doesn't seem like much of a way to clear your name.
No. Take a look around you, Henry. Sigismund kidnapped Wenceslas, his own brother. And Divish was abducted by Medek of Waldeck.
True, but Sigismund and Medek kidnapped the men they wanted to bargain with. You're thinking of taking a man's wife who's done nothing to deserve it.
And what of it? Those others did it for money or power. I'm doing it to redeem my honor. And since you mentioned Margaret, she's not all that innocent. I could have swung because of her.
But that
she betrayed
is just a
him.
scrap of parchment with writing on it. What will happen to him after that?
That scrap of parchment is for Sir Divish and the provincial court. But we'll be generous to Nicholas and let him leave in peace before we deliver the confession to Talmberg.
So Nicholas will go free and you'll clear your name?
Hopefully.
So what do I need to do?
First of all, I need to steal Nicholas's hunting horn. I gave Lukasz the job, but he hasn't managed it so far.
I have it.
In all the confusion, I kind of forgot about it. I've got the horn.
I see. Good. That's one less thing I have to worry about. I'm sure Nicholas will recognize its sound from quite far off. I'll lure him out of the lodge at dawn.
And I'm meant to kidnap his wife while he's gone.
Of course, it would be best if she went with you voluntarily, but if not, you'll just have to drag her with you.
I don't know. What if there's trouble?
That's why I'm sending you. I trust you. But whatever happens, Margaret mustn't be hurt. When you get her, bring her here. Then we can decide what's next.
All right.
Don't forget, tomorrow at dawn.
Abduct Margaret, whatever it takes. We got Hare's plan heard out. So we'll have to go that direction. Let's see at the quest. Abduct Margaret. I'll try speech. I'll try going to her and saying, hey, come with me. But I can't do that now as we need to distract him to be away. So let's get my horse here. My amazing horse, it's amazing. And it's still called Pebbles and I'll never get another horse. Why would I? I have Pebbles and Mud and they are my horse and my hound and I'll never get rid of any of them. Okay, I'll go to their place and I'll wait till 5 in the morning, I think. At dawn, you said, yeah? Oh, it's completely a private area. Okay. Okay, so I want to go to the other side because in the morning we already know she leaves the house and goes down towards the river to get water, and that's when I'm gonna just talk to her and get her to come with me in peace, because that's the only thing, that's the only way that there will be no bloodshed. By the way, if it's private property, do you also have a guard?
Hey. Who's there?
Yes, you have one.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper.
What the fuck? So, dawn. I assume that's dusk and that's dawn. I'm so unsure of that. We had that last episode already. I think dusk is the evening, dawn is the morning. The dawn of a new day, the dawn of a new era. Yeah, okay. It's this one. I trust that it will not skip past the right time. So, problem is waiting is always fast until the last hour when it starts loading, and it loads so long. Oh my god, what must people suffer that are running this on a normal SSD? How late have we? It's shortly before 5. She's still in there. I'll wait 1 more hour, perhaps. I haven't heard the horn though. When they say from dusk till dawn, do they mean the night or the day? Oh man. We came here somewhere in the morning at one point, and she was like, walking down towards the... Let's just wait another hour. This might be a difficult quest. I might have already screwed up by waiting over dusk. But let's see. She's still up there. The way it is written, like abduct her, whatever it takes, makes me think of hey, I can go to her and just speak to her. So I want to do that. So we have to get the perfect timing. She's still in the house. Maybe I'm missing her. It's like maybe she's from 8:15 to a quarter before 9. She goes for water. When did I lose my nourishment? It said that if I wait, I don't lose out on that. That's not good because my skills suffer from that. God damn it, you spent half your day going down there, I know that. I'm maybe doing a massive waste of time now, but it's almost a day has passed now. And it didn't save in between, so I can't even reload properly. The problem is the guard. I don't like having to mess with the guard. So we'll maybe abduct her in the night. Come on, at some point she has to go to fetch or bring away water. Like she did the one time, 2 times already when I saw her on the path to the city. She has to at some point, she just has to. I see you when there's some movement. Okay, I've waited long enough. I want to try just going in. So I'm going to change to stealth stuff. And just go in. Don't see the guard anymore, which is a problem. Can I look at the guard through this? No, I have to like peek around the corner. Wow, you changed your positions to the perfect place. Wow.
Who's there?
I feel quite hungry.
Hey, who's there?
Oh, I feel quite hungry. Let's eat something. He's moving again. Let's see if she's just in here. Yeah, I want to talk to her normally.
What are you doing here? Get out right now, or I'll scream!
Oh, I can lie to her.
You won't, because if I don't bring you back with me, Nicholas will be in deep shit.
What are you talking about? What happened?
That man of yours walked right into Hannikin Hare's trap. And if you don't come with me, his neck will be on the block.
Hare won't do anything to him. He'd never threaten a man's life.
Maybe he's not the person you once knew. A couple of years in exile can change a man.
I'll go with you. Just don't hurt me, please.
I've got no cause to hurt you. I want to ask you something.
Ask away.
Why didn't you tell the truth back then? Hare was with you after the banquet.
I never wanted to marry him. But father insisted because Hare was of noble descent and his name meant something. That lie was the only way I could get rid of him.
Even though it meant condemning him to die?
Marrying him would have been a living death for me. I loved Nicholas, and I wanted nobody else. Can't you understand?
Yes, I understand. Do you know who actually did the deed?
No, and I don't think it was ever discovered. Once Hare disappeared, nobody bothered asking any more questions.
Come on.
Oh,
Good work, Henry.
just auto.
Now we have to act fast and sort out Nicholas. Are you all right?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it, but what else can we do?
Believe me, it gives me no pleasure either. But there's no other way. Take this confession. Go to Nicholas and make him sign it before you tell him where Margaret is.
What if he refuses?
You'll have to make him, one way or another.
I'm not complaining, but couldn't you go to him yourself?
Believe me, I'd rather not drag you into it at all. But if Nicholas sees me, he'll go straight for my throat before I get a word in. The only way to avoid bloodshed is if you go.
I see. Yes, you're probably right. And what if he attacks me?
Then of course you'll have to defend yourself. If you knock some sense into him in a duel, all well and good, but don't forget we need him alive. So keep a cool head.
All right. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Because I kill him.
I'll get to it.
Here's the document. Don't forget to tell him he should get the hell out of Talmberg before we take it to the castle.
Where will I find you?
I'll wait for you in the clearing. Be quick. I don't want to keep poor Margaret here any longer than necessary.
I understand.
Nicholas's testimony will be an quest item. Can't even read it. Testimony of Nicholas Angel about the crime he did against Henneken Hare. Although if we'll have to find him, we're going to combat stuff again. Sometimes it has a weird delay, which makes me unequip something that I equipped before, which is weird. Margaret could be pickpocketed but not talked to. So I assume I just have to go back to his house. No, just he's on the road somewhere. Okay. Then let's get to him. Should be just up this hill. On the first road that's parallel to the river. Don't want to start a fight on horseback, so I'm unhorsing. I think he went back home, or... Ah, he's on his way back home. Let's talk to him.
Have you seen my wife, Margaret? I'm sure something must have happened to her. I can't find her anywhere.
Yes, I've seen her.
Speak, where is she?
Henneken Hare is holding her captive.
How do you know that?
Because I was the one who abducted her for him. And now I'm here to parley with you.
What, you whoreson? Tell me where she is right now or you'll rue the day.
Bluster all you want, but if you ever want to see Margaret again, you better get a grip on yourself.
Where is she? Tell me!
Yeah, you scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. Sign this parchment here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
I, Nicholas Angel, do hereby confess... Conspiracy against Sir Henneken Hare? Just in proper punishment? What? You must be out of your fucking mind. Never.
Have you no honor at all? You almost sent an innocent man to his death on account of a woman, and now justice has finally caught up with you. So face it like a man.
Justice? What's all this about justice? Come to that, who are you, really? Why, you probably weren't even a glint in your father's eye when it all happened, and you want to judge me?
Merciful justice. If you sign this, Sir Hanneken will give you a head start. You and your wife could be long gone before Divish learns what you did.
I take it there's no other option.
None. But the deal could have been far worse. You can trade your good name for a happy life with your wife.
There. Now tell me where my wife is.
There's an old mine gallery, a little to the south of here. Margaret is in there, alive and well.
I certainly hope so.
Okay, and he signed the documents. We will now have to bring it to Hanneken here. He will be at the clearing, so at the other side of the river, just up the hill. Or I think he... on the same road. Okay. That was close, you two. You almost met each other.
So, have you got it?
It's done. He signed it.
Voluntarily?
Yes. More or less.
Well, I'm glad it's been done without bloodshed.
And what now? Will you take the confession to Talmberg?
We'll go together. I need you to bear witness. I've been gone for years, and I'm not sure they'll take my word for anything.
Well, I hope they do believe you. Otherwise, we're both for the noose.
Don't worry. Divish won't forget our former friendship so easily. Are you ready to go?
Let's see what Sir Divish has to say. I assume he'll like it. Because this is his old friend.
Hanneken Hare, I never expected to see you again.
It was the will of God that I returned.
You realize that Sir Henry of Lipa has never repealed his sentence against you. I'm duty-bound to arrest you and turn you over to the provincial court.
Perhaps. But will you read this first? Henry here is my witness that your master huntsman Nicholas signed it himself. This ought to change their minds.
It might. I'm sorry, Hanneken. I always trusted you. But your guilt seemed irrefutable. Nicholas was very thorough. Oh, there's no doubting his own confession. Captain.
Yes, sir.
Have the master huntsman arrested.
That won't be necessary. I don't think they'll find him.
I understand. So, what's to be done with you now? Poaching and kidnapping the master huntsman's wife. You see my difficulty.
I know. I can't stay here. It's enough to know my name is cleared.
I'll have a letter drawn up to recommend you to the service of Sir Vincent at Vellish Castle.
Thank you, sir.
But if Nicholas has vanished and we're sending you to Vellish, then who's going to be my master hunter here?
What?
There's one obvious candidate. Henry here. Help me bring Nicholas to justice. And he's no disgrace as a hunter.
Really? Well, what of it, young man?
Have you seen me hunting?
would be an honor, sir.
Good, good. Then I hereby name you Master Huntsman at Talmberg Castle. My chamberlain will tell you more about your new responsibilities. Good luck to you, Hannigan.
Thank you, Henry. I could never have managed it without you. God willing, we will meet again one day.
This was a really nice quest, Shane. Side quest, Shane. Nice. I liked it. Cherchez la Femme. You got yourself another home. I assume the Master Huntsman's lodge is now mine, or what? Yeah, it has a bed. Okay.
What's happening with that blacksmith?
He sent his apologies, sir. He can't come tomorrow. The soonest he can manage is before noon the day after tomorrow.
Well, I suppose it can wait another day. Tell him to come then.
I will, sir. Thank you.
Where is the Chamberlain? And how would I recognize him? Are you the Chamberlain? Yeah? I wanted to talk to you, but that's a private chamber again. I hate you and your private chambers.
Is someone there?
Yes.
I'm glad to see you.
God save Master Chamberlain. Here I am.
So I see. And what do you want from me?
I'm the new Master Huntsman. I was told to report to you.
Aha, yes. That whole business with Nicholas was, how shall I put it, rather unfortunate. Well, I won't keep you with the lamentations of an old man. Now, to your new duties. You're to supply the castle kitchen with game and protect the woods from poachers. Although there shouldn't be too many of those now.
No, I expect not. And when shall I start?
Right away. Sir Divish is planning to hold a banquet soon, and he wants venison for it.
All right, I'll get going right away.
By the way, the Master Huntsman should get a hunting bow and appropriate livery. You'll find everything in the lodge, which is also yours for as long as you hold the office.
I see. That's good news.
Yes. Nothing but good news. Run along now. God be with you.
Henry the Master Huntsman. Venison. He just said venison. Red deer meat. Okay. We'll be able to hunt some red deer. They're not as easy as the roe, but it's possible to get them. But first let's look at our new home. Because I assume the old Master Huntsman will have left me like a good bow or something. Might even be an upgrade. Although I think the cumin bow is like one of the best bows in the game. At least this is not as many other games with this ridiculous thing where every time you accidentally bump into into another person with your horse, you're getting sentenced for like 60 gold or something. I think it was something like that in Assassin's Creed. Although the thing on how to ride a horse was very much easier there than here. It was more your mistake if you managed to fuck up. Ash hunting bow, better hunting arrows. We're taking the better hunting arrows, also the groschen. Hunter's gloves. Are those zero noise gloves? Yes, finally. The joy of gutting also. A treasure map. And wolf's fangs if I ever need them. Why would I need wolf's fangs? I haven't seen a wolf ever. Maybe it's for another quest. And then we can read the joy of gutting if we want to. It's one of those. There's another quest. Chest. That's my own chest here. By the way, I need to eat. I have my own pot to eat from in my own house. It's nice of Margaret to come from the woods every morning to cook me that. There's a brown hood, makes also zero noise. Hunting boots make more than 0 noise. There's a master huntsman sword. That's not bad for a sword. Let's go to inventory and compare the two hoods. The black scarf is slightly better, so I'm taking the black scarf. So the brown hood goes in again. Okay, so this is my new hut. Let's fastly read on the joy of gutting while I'm sitting on my own table. Wow, that's the most my place I've ever had. Okay, I shall put that away because we already found that treasure. I remember that. That was like the treasure that was marked as a treasure, but was apparently a poacher's camp. So that's one of the poachers that Nicholas worked with. And I am one of the poachers that Hare worked with. So, interesting, interesting. So let's go red deer hunting. Moment. Improved hunting, and you started ready tourney, which will not do now. Want to get rid of those 2 things that I don't need to have in my inventory. By the way, there's some while training pickpocketing. We got some stuff that's new in our inventory. The Heavenly Kingdom die, I have no idea what it does. And another lucky playing die. Maybe they'll vanish when the next time I... Oh, it's... Let's skip to the morning. I'll see you in the morning. Perfect weather for hunting. Perfect weather. We had to go for red deer, it said, yeah? Bup, 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 bup. Down there, it's an activity. Red deer meat to the Tarnberg Chamberlain, 90 red deer meat, so 1 red deer. For which we have to write out here, that's where the red deer meat. Next to the roes, we don't need raw meat, just red deer meat. So that we have the first part of that activity dealt with. It's always like, these activities are always like 3 to 4 quests. That was the camp that we freed Hans Capon from that one time. We're now nearing the deer spot. Armor. Should now be perfectly, yeah, visibility is 24, which is basically 0. Noise is also very low. Also, we stocked up on arrows. Let's see if we can find us some deer here. Okay, this looks like a deer spot. As far as I know, my luck, I'll get another antlered one, another male one now that I don't need him. I almost hit him. Wow, why are you going away so fast? It's like they smell me. You stupid dog! The dog is scaring away the deer, which is the worst part of hunting. But I don't always want to talk to my dog and say like, you stay here. Where are you even, dog? Fucking kidding me, Matt.
Wait here. Stay.
You stay here. Don't shy away those deer if I ever see them again. then like a certain territory, and they have like points where they stop to drink, like this one. But they'll also stop to eat at random. There's a row, but I need a deer. I heard something to my left. Oh, it's always such a game of patience to wait for them to spawn. There he is. Bows out. So rain should make my sneaking quieter. I almost hit him. That's the problem. Bow is still not at its best. The interesting thing is, I think I hit him. But I think they don't care if they get hit, if they don't see me. Let's see, if it's more than one arrow in him, then I'm right. It's 2 arrows. We'll get red deer venison, but only 90.
To heal, mutt.
You see, that's way easier if the dog doesn't scare him away. Remove that, and we'll ride to Tarnberg. I'll see you at Tarnberg to give away the first part. Which of these quest markers is it? Number 8 to the west. Okay, it's where the main quest marker is. Now there's a group of 3. You fucking kidding me? Okay, I'll see you when I get to Tarnberg. Okay, then let's go to the Chamberlain, which should still be in here. Why can't I talk to you normally? You're never outside where I can normally talk to you. Oh. What the fuck is wrong with you, game? Can only talk... Come on, come here.
Are you looking for me?
Yes! Fucking Chamberlain.
God grant your health. How may I help you?
I brought that game.
Good.
Deliver 90, very fresh.
Here's your reward. Before you go, one more thing. Lady Stephanie has expressed a desire for deer kidneys in cream sauce.
Kidneys.
Take care of it.
With pleasure.
God be with you.
Roe deer kidneys. The question is how many? How many? 8 roe deer kidneys. For kidney we'll need butcher. Yeah, it's butcher. What's huntsman? That's more damage. Okay, it's butcher for kidneys. Don't need tusks. Yeah, not as a huntsman. I don't need that. So I could do wild at heart. Forester. Forester will be great. Will be great perk. But Forester can't even... No, I have access to that. I have access to all of them. I need like 2 more levels of hunting before I can continue there. Okay. So I assume I'll start my next session by hunting enough roe that I have 8 kidneys. I hope they don't spoil too soon. Roes are very easy to hunt though, even without stealth. Am I good on weight? Yeah. Okay. Roe are very easy to hunt down though. I'll be going for roe again before the next episode, and we'll see me giving away those roe deer kidneys. And And that will be the start of the episode. And then we'll see what we do after that. Probably we won't do more hunter quests. Will just be the start of next episode. So let's see what other quests we'll have then access to. Lost in Translation still needs to be completed. We must do the Restless Spirit at all. We can tell Fritz Matthew that we found work. And we also would have a bird in the hand to capture 3 nightingales. That were the annoyingly loud birds over there. Won't do the tourney, I hate the tourney. We have so many, especially since all these never disappear. No, we have some completed ones, but some do never disappear. Okay, then I'll read you a book and we'll see us next episode with more side questing. And we're reading on simony. May the Pope be called a simonist and seller of indulgences? It would seem that he may not, for he is, after all, the master of the whole world, whom it behooves to take what he will and how much and to act as he pleases, and that he is the most holy Father who cannot be besmirched by sin. Let it be known that many popes have been and are heretics and otherwise evildoers, and should be dethroned, and much could be written thereof, and therefore do not doubt that the Pope may be a simonist. And he who would insist that the Pope may not be accused of simony or other mortal sins, he, it seems, would raise him up above Peter and the other apostles. And what of that? That he is the master of this world, who is immune to sin and may act as he pleases? The answer is that that the only master of this world is God, and it is only he who can do all things, and only he who is without sin, and not the Pope. Perhaps you will say, here on earth the Pope is the most holy Father. I tell you, if you can show me proof that he truly lives most holy and does so act, that he follows Christ in poverty, in humility, in meekness, temperance, moral cleanliness, and labor, then I will believe you that he is the holiest of the holy. Only instead of that I see covetousness, pride, and other sins that show he truly is not holy. And what of it? That I claim something other than the rest of the world, which allows the holiness of the Pope, and regards him as infallible and without sin? Who then are you to believe? I tell you, even if everyone on earth should call him holy, while in truth he has turned away from Christ, he shall not be holy only because he is called so. It is not words but deeds that matter before the court of God. And since that was a short book, we'll be reading another one. Let's also read on the papal schism. The Holy Church is the home of all Christians on the earth, and at its head stands the shepherd, that is the Pope. The Pope is the leader of all Christianity and the successor to the seat of St. Peter, which was established by our Lord Jesus Christ himself, but it has transpired that not one but 2 holy fathers sit upon the papal seat, and good Christians can only argue over which is the true one, and which one should be respected and which shall be eternally damned. It all began when Pope Boniface VIII refused to crown King Philip the Fair of France as emperor, to which the latter refused to acquiesce, and in the year 1309 he had the Holy See removed to Avignon, where he could keep it under his watchful eye. Thus for many years the Holy Father sat upon the papal throne, not in Rome but in France. In 1377, Pope Gregory decided to leave Avignon and return the papacy to Rome, but after his untimely death, 2 conclaves met to elect a new pope in both Rome and Avignon. Thus it came to be that there was a Pope Urban in Rome and a Pope Clement in France, and both received great support from the rulers of Europe, who favored one pope over the other as they saw fit. These 2 popes excommunicated each other and proclaimed each other to be an arch-heretic and the anti-pope, and thus a great schism and decline within the Holy Church did arise, and now many do criticize it and demand remediation. remediation. For how can the Pope fulfill his duties as our shepherd when there are in fact two popes who claim to be the true representative of God and their rival to be a messenger of Satan? Whose words should a good Christian heed, and whom should they entreat for intercession? Which pope's hand may anoint a king? As long as there are two popes, hunger and pestilence shall plague the entire world, and much strife and suffering does await us. Yeah, interesting books. So, as you've seen from me going through the books in my horse, we're almost done with all of them now. And I have one book that I only have the number 2 version of, so I think we're missing one scribe. So I may look up where those scribes are. Can I shimmy that stuff around? I just wanted to say that it just looked that way, but yes, I can. This is one of the props that they have, because she was eating her noon lunch lentil mash when I came to free her. Free her. Yeah, of course it's freeing. Okay, there's no place to sleep here, so I should sleep that one. Exactly. Okay, this is the place where I sleep, and before the next episode I will have hunted 8 roe deer for their kidneys or livers, whatever we need, and I'll see you then. Have a nice day.